Hello Aries, Elsie back with a bonus read. How are you this Sunday? I am throwing these cards on Sunday, but please be aware that this reading does not have a date or a time. I intend on reading for the current energy or the future energy, but there is no date or time here. It may resonate today for some of you. It may not resonate right away. But Aries, I just wanted to say thank you for all the ways you've been loving on this channel, and we keep meeting here, don't we, at the bonus read day? And I kind of love that. I love doing the bonus reads for you. I love your energy. Let's find out what's going on for Aries, please. If you are someone who's brand new and you just arrived, welcome. If you are someone who's here all the time and you're the reason that I'm doing the bonus reads because you're always clicking, viewing, subscribing, giving the thumbs up, I appreciate you. Let's find out what is going on for Aries. Tell me what's going on for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries. Ooh, okay, what's going on here? So we do have the Three of Swords and the King of Wands here. Is your heart broken, Aries? Is that what's going on here? I feel like somebody's ignoring you. That's what it feels like. Somebody's either ignoring your wishes. It feels like you want someone to show up for you. You don't want to have to whip out all the aces, right? I want to say that you're trying to manifest what's coming toward you here. And what you don't want to do is force it. So it feels like there's somebody here who's breaking your heart because they're kind of ignoring you. They're ignoring your advances, or they're ignoring your emotions. Like you could be in a relationship right now. It doesn't have to be, of course, but you could be in a relationship right now, or maybe you're kind of on the way out of a relationship. That's what it looks like here, because the King of Wands is here, but with the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups is showing me that somebody's offering, but the other person is ignoring the offer, or is kind of, it feels like a Scorpio trick, nothing you. It feels like that energy. It feels like somebody is not giving you any energy. Or is it you? Maybe you're ignoring someone's advances. It could be the other way around. It could be that you are ignoring someone's advances. But I want to say that for some of you, whether it's feminine or masculine, like we got a guy on the card, but please don't get confused that, you know, when the men and the women show up, humans, animals, plants, we all have feminine and masculine energy. So I want to say that your hope and your wish here is that somebody would accept your cup, or validate your feelings, or validate your emotions, but I feel like somebody's ignoring you. That's what it feels like. And you don't want to have to whip up the magician energy. You don't want to have to whip out all the tools and say, look, if you're not going to pay attention to me, then I'm just going to manifest something else. And tell me more. What's going on here? Tell me about this. Tell me why the King is brokenhearted, please. Tell me more about the King and why the King is disappointed, or it doesn't even feel like a broken heart. It feels like you're just pissed off. That's what it feels like. It's like I'm putting in all the energy and somebody's barely giving anything back. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Devil energy. We've got the Five of Pentacles, yeah, and we've got the Star. Again, it's telling me that your wish fulfillment, you're hoping that somebody will notice you. Like we do have, again, your manifestation is that somebody will notice you, but it feels like you're offering somebody something and they're ignoring it. Or it's almost like two people are having a conversation and the conversation gets tough, so somebody just jumps over that and keeps talking. Like, I'm just going to ignore what you're saying if I don't want to acknowledge it. It's like somebody's not acknowledging how you feel, or not acknowledging the things that you have to say. I want to say that this person is somebody who's very disconnected from themselves, but is also quite codependent with you. So if you are in a relationship, I mean, you don't have to be, but this could be someone who is in your wheelhouse, like someone who is in your life right now. Take it as it resonates for you. But if you are somebody who's in a relationship, I feel like you're ready to leave it, I want to say. But I want to also say that there's so many things that are tangled up in this relationship. I say tangled up. I don't know why I'm saying, well, maybe I'm looking at this. Yeah. I'm looking at this chain that is hanging around. It looks, could it be hanging around the neck? Now it's like there's a neck cuff almost. I'm just looking at, it's like almost like a cuff around the neck, like a a dog collar or something, but it's really thick, and it's like these chains here are what I'm looking at. It feels like somebody here, you're chained to them for some reason. It could be through finances. Maybe you don't have enough money to leave the relationship. The Five of Pentacles is here. It feels like somebody here is ignoring you, disconnecting from you. It feels like you're feeling in lack at your wish fulfillment, because I feel like the person, if you are in a relationship right now, Aries, it feels like you wished this person here. I want to say you manifested them. And it feels like that you're hoping that things are going to get better, but let's find out if they are. Tell me about this, the Star card, please. I feel like you're looking at the Five of Pentacles, knowing that there's a disconnect here, some sort of a disconnect here with you and somebody else. They could be an Aries, they could be an Aquarius, maybe a Capricorn, possibly a Libra or a Sagittarius, not a Libra, sorry, a Leo or a Sagittarius. Tell me about the Star and the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like you're hopeful that this person, it's like they're chained to you though. It's like they're in your life, they're chained to you. You can't let them go. It's like a codependent connection or an attachment. And the Five of Pentacles tells me that even though they're in your life and in your face every day, that you're feeling very disconnected from them. And you're hopeful that this is going to change. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. This has been going on for a while. And I feel like it's an emotional disconnection is what it is. So even though this person is codependent and chained to you, or you're chained to them in some sort of financial way, it feels like the reciprocal energy, the Five of Pentacles and the One of Six, the reciprocal energy with this person is only through financial means. It feels like this person is like, they're very interested when your pocket is full, but this person is not interested in your emotions. They're not interested in validating you, validating your emotions or your fire. It feels like this person is kind of, they're bored with the energies that you're giving them, unless it has to do with money, and then they're ready. But I want to say that this is coming to a point that you're hopeful, but this person, I feel, is very disconnected from you. You've been very patient, I feel, with this situation. You've been very patient with this situation, but you're feeling emotionally disconnected. The Strength card is here. Tell me why the Strength card is here. Tell me about Aries. Why is the Strength card here? We've got the Temperance card, we've got the Queen of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. So I want to say that it feels like you're trying to find the courage to make a decision of some sort. And I feel like if you don't make the decision, I feel like the universe is going to help you with that, because we do have Temperance here, and Temperance is it's about being patient, waiting for the right time, the right moment of alchemy, right? But when the major arcanas show up, Aries, it's because this is going to happen. It's going down. You just have to learn how to respond or react to it. And the Strength card tells me that you're trying to find the courage to maybe disconnect as well. I feel like you've been patient for like a while, like maybe a year or more. It feels like your patience is wearing thin. And I also feel like you're manifesting some sort of resolution to this. But look, sometimes when we manifest the resolution, right, we're like, I really want this to work out the way it should because I deserve certain things. When the universe cuts in, they're like, well, okay, well, we'll let you know what you deserve. But sometimes the resolution is that this thing breaks apart because that's the best for everyone involved. So the Temperance card is here. There is some sort of a moment of alchemy or a switch up or a change or something that is about to arrive, it feels like. And it's like Sagittarian energy. It's fiery, it's exciting, it's silly and happy and making jokes. And like, it feels like somebody here is, I feel like the moment of alchemy is this Queen of Wands. There is another person here. So I don't know if the other person is with you or the third party is yours or the third party is your person's. But it feels like somebody is going to be making communication or contact with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. We have Sagittarius in the Temperance card. We have Leo energy. It's all about fire here. We have Leo energy in the Strength card. And then we have Capricorn, We have more fire energy here, right? We have Aquarius here and Aries here. Tell me what's going on here. Can you please give us an explanation? Something's going to happen at the moment of alchemy. Tell me what this is. I feel like you're either going to get a message or you're going to send a message to the Queen of Wands, or maybe it's your person. Let's find out what's going on here. Now, if you are not in a relationship, I'm probably talking about someone who I feel is that you can't detach from them, Aries. That you want them to go, but you're hopeful that if you create space with the Five of Pentacles, if you create space, if you don't speak with them, you're hoping like they'll just go away. That's what it feels like, that they'll just stop being patient with you, and that they'll just disconnect from you and go. It's almost like you're waiting to call it, but you're waiting for the other person to call it. Look, so many people, Aries, so many people stay in relationships for too long because they won't make the decision. It's usually the men. It's usually the masculines that stay too long, because it's usually the feminines that pull the plug. So I want to say that if you are a masculine, I feel like you're waiting too long here. That's what it feels like. We do have the Knight of Wands. We do have the Eight of Swords and the Death card. Ugh. Three of Cups. Oh boy. Three Cups, Three Pentacles. And a Six of Cups. Look, I feel like the Knight of Wands is here. And so there is some instability, I want to say. The instability, I feel, comes from obsessively thinking about what has to come to an end or what has to change, because the Death card is here. And I want to say that there is, this Page of Wands tells me that you want another path. You want more excitement. You want to take a risk. You want to jump on a path and go somewhere else. That's what it feels like here with the Queen of Wands. Could be you, could be the other person. Take it as it resonates. But we do have the Three of Cups. It feels like you really do want to have either a reunion with the Queen of Wands, or you want to have some happy celebrational time. This feels like that this person is your friend. I want to say that you know them, that they are in your life as a friend, and this is someone that you have a lot of history with here. I feel like you need to get out of your head. I feel like you've put yourself in this place of obsessive thought patterns. You can't make a decision because that's where you are. You need to stop overthinking the situation. And I just feel like it does feel like somebody here is with somebody who's not giving them a whole lot of stability unless it comes to money. And then all of a sudden the ears perk up. That's what it feels like. Otherwise, this person, I feel, your person, if you are in a relationship or whether you aren't, I feel like this person ignores you, goes out with their friends, maybe takes a trip with their friends, doesn't invite you. I think I've said this to you before. Doesn't invite you places where they're going with their friends. And I feel like it leaves you up in your head. Like you're like, am I reading this right? Like it feels like you're wondering, am I reading this right? I give this person money to travel with their friends, or money to go out with their friends, or it feels like you're dealing with somebody where you are the king. I want to say you are the king. You're on the throne. You're making the money. You're the go-getter. You're the go, right? I think Mars just kind of slipped out of your sign, but you may have been in this place. With Mars being in your sign is like it adds fire. It's like it adds gasoline to the fire. So I feel like you've just been in a cycle where you're like go. You're working, trying to get success. And I feel like this person's ears don't perk up about your success. Like they don't really talk about it with you, or they don't really say, hey, you're doing a great job. It's almost like they minimize it unless money's involved. You're taking them on a trip, you're taking them out to dinner, and then all of a sudden they're all in when you're buying them things. So I feel like you're kind of in your head about that. I want to say, though, that this energy here tells me that there is a soulmate here. I feel like this friend of yours, this person who you have friendship with, is somebody who I feel like you're thinking about contacting. You're thinking about having some sort of a reunion in this friendship. Somebody that you've known for years and years. But I want to say honestly that I think that you really do have feelings for this person. Look, the Tower's here. It's a realization that you have feelings for the Queen of Wands. And I don't think if you're in a relationship that the Queen of Wands is your person. If you're in a relationship, I think you're in a relationship with swords. It feels like it could be Gemini or Aquarius. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like you're in a relationship with someone who's in swords. And so depending on what's in their moon and rising, maybe there is someone who also has air in the moon and rising, but you run in fire and they run cerebrally, right? They're all about what's up in the mind. So I feel like there is somebody here who is a soulmate friend, who I feel you have a lot of feelings for it. You're having a realization that this person is ignoring me unless I have money, and I really have passion for this person. I got to be honest with myself. I really have a lot of passion for this Queen of Wands. All right. You know what? I'm just going to leave it right there. I feel like it's something that you need to decide, because I feel like somebody's draining you of your finances, and I feel like it might be the person who you're with. Look, I feel like the thing I know about Aries is very giving, very kind, almost an overgiver, that you are a person that whenever you have excess, you will share it. That's who you are. And I feel like somebody here is taking advantage of you financially, that this person's ears perk up when the money's around, but whenever you need support or whenever you're achieving something, this person's nowhere to be found. That's what it feels like here. Yeah, this person stands their ground unless it has to do with money. You could even be dealing with an Empress for sure. Somebody who does have balanced energy, but spends a lot of time sort of in silence, doesn't speak with you. It's like you feel like this thing could be coming to an end because this person's creating a lot of silence with me. So I feel like you have a lot of abundance. I feel like you are abundant, but I feel like your finances could be in trouble here if you continue on this path. Look, that's not for everybody. It seems like a very specific reading. So I'm just going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now. Take care, Aries, and I'll be back next week. Well, because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.